Don't waste for no man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown.
What's happening, guys? It's Xzet here, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a review on the ASUS ADSL-N55U. It's a modem. I'm really excited to do a review on it because I'm really interested to see if there's a modem out there that can give me better Wi-Fi, because I'm sure all of you know there's nothing worse than not having good Wi-Fi. Anyway, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the boxing and opening it up and have a look at it. So I'll just sort of start off by sort of opening it up here in front of you and sort of show you some of the components that come with it. So we have the power cord. Obviously, you need the power cord. It looks as if it comes with a couple of adapters depending on where you are in the world, which is really handy as well, and especially if you're traveling, if there's any chance you're traveling with a modem, but just in case, which is, you know, which is good. Also comes with your standard, obviously your network cable and your phone line cable, which is really good. You know, sometimes I have seen modems that you buy and they don't come with that, so you know, that's good as well. With a filter, also a plus. And taking a look here, this is the actual modem itself. It's actually a nice looking modem. It's got a very nice looking finish on it, if you can see here. Nice and thin. Let's try and get nice and close for you to have a look. See right there. Yeah, so it's a beautiful product. I like it. It looks nice compared to the one that I've got. I'll show you the one that I've got in a second. Now also we've got one antenna or reception or area or whatever you want to call it. 2, 3. So we've got 3 in total. So I'm gathering that's going to really help with the coverage for the Wi-Fi, which I'm really excited about, because to be honest with you, that's one of the biggest things I'm really ever interested in, and this guide will show some of the tests I do to check that out. So anyway, guys, this is the modem itself. It looks kind of cool. I like that. So that would be the finished product right there, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's have a look at the stats. I'm just going to move to the computer now. We'll go through some, you know, bits and pieces where I can show you can check out all the specifications and what it actually has, and then we'll show you some tests from the Wi-Fi. Anyway, guys, enjoy. Alright, guys, so on this page here, I am going to leave a link in the description below letting you know how to get to this page. It's like with all my reviews, I'll give you a specifications page for you to check out if you really are interested in the product. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of a quick overview and a flick through with some of the things that I found quite impressive with this modem, but my reviews really come down to, does it do what I want it to do? And we check that out as well, and I'll demonstrate that to you. So, for example, one of the couple of features that I really liked was the 3 antennas, because Wi-Fi is a big deal with me. I cannot handle sitting in another room and the Wi-Fi drops out because I'm trying to, you know, watch an important YouTube video or trying to check out some, you know, subscribers that I have. I can't handle it. So Wi-Fi is a big thing, and this modem has proved to be good for that. So I'm really happy about that. It also has a larger coverage scale, so it runs with a 2.4 GHz and a 5 GHz power amplifier. So it's also with a dual core, so it has dual core independence for ADSL and Wi-Fi CPUs, which is really good because that's awesome. You can you know, adjust, you know, the file transfers throughout the house just because it's got 2 CPUs in it as well. There are a lot of other little stats here for you to check out, but I'm just going to scroll down a little bit more. Also, in the setup, when I plugged in the modem, the wizard was really helpful. Pretty much just straightforward. It asked you what your service provider was, chucked in your username, away it went. You know, now I've done a coverage test of this as well. Really happy with it. I'll show you that in the next part of the video. There are a couple other features in there as well, which is the, for example, you put in like a gaming mode, and say I was gaming, and then, for example, the Wi-Fi was being used by Charmaine and she was looking at some sort of stuff on the internet. It won't sort of lag too much into my gaming. It'll make my gaming sort of priority, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. So, but I'm not going to tell her about that. Also, oh yes, definitely this feature here. So in the back of the unit itself, you can see that it has your usual 4 ports. You've got the antennas, the on-off switch for the wireless, the power switch, the socket, your phone line cable in, and 2 USB sockets here for file sharing and all-in-one printers and things like that. Now, I have plugged in a USB device in there that I have usually that I, you know, copy onto my computer and move to my TV, but this is fantastic. I can just pop it in there and it just spreads it out wirelessly, which is amazing. And I've also done some tests on copies and write speeds throughout the house, so that's really good. Other than that, guys, everything's here for you to check it out. Please do have a look at this. There is some pretty cool stuff on here. Specifications and awards from what other people have given it as well. So anyway, let's move on to the test that I've done, guys. Alrighty guys, so taking a look at the graph here that I've put together, I'm showing the Netgear modem that I was using and the ASUS N55U. So this is pretty much just a Wi-Fi transfer from my computer through the modem to the laptop, which is in the lounge around about 15 meters away. Now the Netgear is traveling between 6 and 8 meg, probably at the most 9 per second, which is pretty good transfer speed really already. But the ASUS, as you can see, is definitely steady at 10 and peaking at 11, which is obviously better. So you can see the difference there between the stats between the modems. Now the ASUS obviously having that faster gigahertz and the processors pushing that data through, which makes me happy, and also makes me know that the Wi-Fi for YouTube would be a lot better as well. So I'm really happy about that. So I've definitely picked the ASUS over that. And as you can see, it's going to be a lot faster transferring files through the ASUS. And I think price range, I think the ASUS is actually a little bit cheaper than what I spent on the Netgear. I think I spent about 120 Australian dollars, so that makes me reconsider my spend. Anyway guys, let's look at the next stats, which is transferring files to and from the hard drive that you can connect to the modem wirelessly. Alright, let's have a look at that. Okay, so on this graph here that I've put together, this is the transfer speed from the ASUS when I'm copying a file from a wireless device all the way through into the media or the USB or hard drive that is plugged in to the modem itself. So it's traveling at a pretty good speed of around about 4 megs per second. It's not crazy fast, but it is very good for Wi-Fi and getting something to it. And the time remaining is pretty good as well. But what we want to keep in mind is this amazing part is when I was actually copying from the device once it was on there back to any type of media device or computer, it was a lot faster. Like we're looking at almost 12 megs per second, and as you can see in the graph here, it was significantly a lot faster. Like it was huge. So that was really good, and that was very impressive. So that made me happy. So let's take a look at how far the range can actually get. Alrighty guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go and I'm going to take you with me, and we're going to go to check out outside. And one of my favourite hobbies to do, well, usually every morning or whatnot, I like to have a look at YouTube or check out YouTube videos in my car. So we'll go down there first and check that out. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we've moved a little bit out the front. Now this is where I usually sit of a morning and I watch YouTube, but the signal here is usually pretty slim. I'm just going to chuck it on now and have a look. Let's have a look here. Wi-Fi. Alright, as you can hear, it's playing YouTube, which is awesome. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go as far as we can. I'm going to actually go down the driveway now, and we'll see how it goes down there. Let's see how far I can actually get away from the house. Oh, hang on. Around about here I've got 1 bar. So if you have a look, home's up there. I'm down the driveway, and let's face it, it's not really important that your Wi-Fi works this far out, because it's not like you lug your computer out here to the driveway. It's usually just if you want to check something on your phone, if you're by chance outside. But that distance is pretty good. So anyway, we'll head back to the computer guys, and I'll tell you what I actually think of the end result. Alright guys, so that pretty much covers my review. Now, my opinion on this product, I'm pretty happy with it. I really do like it. I'm not going to lie to you. The Wi-Fi part really made me happy, and I really get frustrated when it doesn't work. So it's a win for me, and if anyone else needs that Wi-Fi boost or that transfer speed increase, it's definitely a good modem for it. It supports it. It's fantastic for that. You know, the price is reasonable. I think it's around about the $120 mark. I'm not too sure, but I'll have to find out for you. But look into it yourself. If it's what you're looking for, then get yourself one. I'm going to get myself one purely because I need to. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Leave me some feedback below. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like this video so I know that you like it, and I'll make more for you. Follow me on Twitter. Keep up to date with all the little Twitters. Also follow me on Facebook so you don't miss any giveaways or new videos. And biggest of all, subscribe to my channel. Make sure it grows. And yeah boy, see you next time.